Hey, what is up guys? This is Bailey Stein with Android Authority, and let's take a closer look at what makes ZTE's $400 flagship, the Axon 7, one of the best smartphones you can buy. Design is most certainly a focal point with the Axon 7, and that's immediately clear when first holding the phone in the hand. The Designed in the USA tag on the back of the phone is symbolic of a special collaboration between ZTE and DesignWorks, a BMW Group subsidiary. That's right, the same company that designs luxury cars helped with the Axon 7's design. Thanks to DesignWorks' experience and understanding of premium design, the Axon 7 is an unmistakable beauty. And in the hand, it feels like a single piece of hardware, one that seems remarkably continuous. And that's not just because of its curved shape that makes it feel surprisingly natural on the hand, but also because of its smooth edges. Those side edges are complemented further by the chamfer running along the front of the Axon, which meets up with a beautifully curved glass. All of this makes the Axon 7 very comfortable to use. Even the aluminum feels superior. It's cool to the touch and soft in the hand. It's strong too, helping make the phone virtually unbendable. There are also some smaller touches here and there that make the Axon 7 more pleasant to use. The button placement is a great example. It means that you won't be needing to do any complex hand gestures to do something as simple as turn the volume up. The recessed fingerprint reader is also quite nice, as it makes finding the reader much easier. It could be argued that the Axon line's claim to fame is its reputation for offering a class-leading audio experience, and with the Axon 7, ZTE has undoubtedly turned it up a notch with dual independent hi-fi audio chips, the AKM AK4961 and AKM AK4490. Just to give you an idea of how premium these chips are, it would cost over $3,000 to buy both a recorder and audio player using these chips. But with the Axon 7, you pay much less and get a better, more portable experience. For recording, the dual mic setup is exceptional, and you can record omnidirectionally for up to 8 meters away. Audio through the headphone output is expectedly clean, loud, and full, and gives many of the $600 to $700 flagships a run for their money. But it's not just the hi-fi audio output that's all the rave, as the Axon 7's dual front-facing stereo speakers are incredible. You really have to listen to them in person to get the full effect, but I can assure you, with Dolby Atmos surround sound technology and an N-bass enhancer, these are largely unmatched in quality. What that means for you, the end user, is that sound is louder and fuller, so it's a much more immersive experience than other smartphones. Anything from browsing through music on Spotify to watching a movie in Netflix is superior on the Axon 7 thanks to the speakers. And since they do get pretty loud, it makes it easy to share content with friends without having to hold the phone close to your ears or having to share headphones just to hear what's being played. The camera on the Axon 7 is a pleasure to use, and it mostly starts with a shooting experience. The camera app's automatic mode is easy to use and turns on things like HDR and night mode automatically. This definitely is a great idea, as the vast majority of users just want to take a picture. With that said, the Axon 7 offers a great amount of manual control as well. Everything from shutter speed to ISO to focus is controllable with simple sliders. It's nice that ZTE is giving professionals many options here, while still providing a great auto experience. There are a number of different filters available for use as well, and they can be cool to play around with. The camera app's built-in features are also particularly noteworthy. You can do panorama, slow motion up to 240 FPS, a time-lapse, or do a live photo. Live photos aren't necessarily unheard of in the smartphone game, but it's not too often that we see these features available on Android. It can be really cool in certain situations, as the app will essentially create a few seconds of motion and then create a GIF. The camera software is very useful overall, but of course we can't forget to mention the Axon 7's camera hardware. It's 20 megapixels, so there's plenty of room for cropping, and the f1.8 aperture can allow you to get some nice looking bokeh. And there is optical image stabilization, or OIS, on board, which actually moves the camera around to compensate for handshake or other sorts of motion. We've seen this before on more expensive smartphones, but it's impressive that ZTE was able to bring this to the affordable Axon 7. For video recording, the Axon 7 can do up to 4K in either H.264 or H.265 codecs, and video looks pretty good too, although I'll let you be the judge for yourself. The most impressive part of the Axon 7 is not a single part, but rather the combination of parts at such an affordable price. For $200 to $300 less than comparable offerings, you get much more. This is most certainly flagship level hardware put in a very well-rounded, affordable package. And the fact that it's dual SIM and unlocked for all major carriers in the US is a major selling point for those who don't want to commit to a single cell phone carrier or need the freedom to switch between them. ZTE's premium 2-year warranty, Passport 2.0, is an unexpected addition as well, and gives you some pretty great coverage in case you do end up needing help. All things considered, this is an awesome deal through and through and could easily replace a monthly insurance program, which can be quite expensive. And there you have it, a closer look at the ZTE Axon 7. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Finally, be sure to visit the Android Authority website for additional coverage, as we are your source for all things Android.